Football HQ, currently the envy of other clubs. Bars, function rooms, and a favourite son watching over. What's not to love? Well, of course, there is the game record.
The Tigers are victorious.
More stellar than stellar.
Claremont have prevailed. The margin in the end, 17 points.
But now, this club and its achievements are the responsibility of someone new. Someone from the world of soccer. Bill Kostandas, CEO, Peel Thunder.
I just can't get over the feeling that you're a stranger in a strange land watching this.
No, I'm a...
You know all about AFL, do you?
Yeah, I'm a Richmond supporter, so...
Well, that doesn't mean you know about it.
Long suffering.
Yeah. So you know exactly what they're doing, you know what their manoeuvres are?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I'm not au fait like the coaching staff are, but I know that, if you score more points than the opposition, you'll win for a start.
That's basic. That's basic. When you decided to come, you must have done your homework.
Yeah, I did.
And when you looked at Peel, what did you see?
Oh, I looked at Peel and I saw potential and I saw challenge. And actually, when I did come over for a presentation I had to make to the board and to the interview panel, I got here a tad earlier and I saw the facility and I thought, wow, this is really good, and the potential that the club has in moving forward. I mean, the expectation is that we turn this club around. There's a small debt there that needs to be cleared. Let's be frank about it. But and that will be cleared down the track, and that's one of my major focuses. But at the end of the day, it's to provide an opportunity for all the people in the Peel district to feel that social inclusion through a game of football played by the Peel Thunder. Yeah, like they've had 10 CEOs. I know that they've had copious amounts of marketing managers and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's, as I said, it's a challenge, but I see a light at the end of the tunnel because, they've been underachievers the last 16 years. Let's not make any bones about it. We want players to be coming here wanting to play for Peel Thunder as well. And it's not only giving them an opportunity on the field, how can we help them off the field in terms of job training, in terms of study if they're looking for that, or are they just looking for football,
Do you like the game?
Oh, yeah. And it's better to watch it live than it is on TV. I think it's better to be at the game.
Oh, we feel hurt about that.
Oh, no. It's a different perspective because with the TV, they can't get all of the off-ball running. But, there's no more comfortable position than your lounge chair, I can tell you.
Yeah. So how long do you give yourself to turn Peel around? And I ask that because you've been moving around from club to club just recently.
Yeah, I have. The last position I had was only an interim role. So, and then when I was at Football New South Wales, it was I moved on after a couple of years because of a redundancy factor. But my target is for 3 years and really give it a real good go for 3 years, see how we go. We've got part of our strategic plan is a 3-year focus, but it's also yearly targets involved. So, it's a step-by-step approach, but we have a vision, we have a purpose, we have a mission, we've got all that sort of, business
stuff
jargon.
People write up on the walls.
That they write up in there. But you know what? We've also got our values, and we need to focus on those.
The values. What do you know about the values of Peel?
Well, community focus, fortitude, inner strength. It's just what people need to realise is it's just not out there on the field that is the important thing. It's off the field as well. On the field, of course, it's critical. The players are the profile of the club, and you know what? If we attract good players here and they're performing well and the results are going well, more people will be attracted. Because it's natural, human nature. They're attracted to winners.
But you came to a club that's really on the bottom at the moment, didn't you? Does that worry you?
No. It's a challenge, and if you say you're at the bottom, well, there's only one way you can go, and that's up.
Or you can sit.
Or you could sit. Yeah, it's true, but I've got no plan of doing that.
You're not the coach.
No. It's up to the coach to deliver out the on-field performance. But it's up to me to give the coach the resources and the tools in order to achieve that.
Of course, the question exercising football minds here in the West comes down to one word: alignment. Next year, East Perth and West Coast get together. Peel and Fremantle tie the knot. A marriage of convenience, a marriage made in heaven, a marriage of equals. Roll on 2014. You've got a big club, an AFL club,
Yeah.
and you've got a WAFL club.
Yeah.
Who calls the shots?
We both call the shots.
Ah,
No, it's
seriously?
got to be. Yeah.
How do
It's
you
a
do
partnership.
that?
How do you do it?
Yeah, I mean, Ross Lyon's going to tell you, isn't he, about who can play or who can't play?
Well, Ross Lyon, I mean, he's the coach of the Dockers, and the player, he may have a player that is coming back through injury, and he'll turn around and say, okay, then that player may not be able to play. For example, it could be a tall player. We'll just use Sandilands as an example, just off the top of my head. Don't play him in the ruck, just play him in the forwards. That's fine. We abide by that.
What
That's
about
fine.
style then? Football style? I mean, I assume Fremantle has
Yeah.
a style,
Yeah.
Peel has a style.
Yeah.
Do they marry or do you change to suit them?
That's up to the coaches to discuss that. But
I know, it's a
can
question I'm
see,
asking you, what do you think's gonna happen?
You know what? As I said, it's up to the coaches. To me, and I've seen them back in the eastern states with, in terms of rugby league. You'll have similar styles. You'll have to. I think that'll be the way to go. But then again, you got to look at the playing strength. Like we may only have half a dozen players filtered down from the Dockers. It could be a team that's lacking tall players, for example. Well, then it's up to the coach of the Peel Thunder to work around that and work to his strengths as well. So at the end of the day, he's got to bring a result as well.
On a purely geographical point, I mean, there's quite a distance between you two clubs. Is that not going to be an issue?
No,
Down the
because
freeway?
No, because like on occasionally, and I think this will grow probably next year. So again, up to the coaches, but occasionally you'll probably see that the clubs, for example, Peel may have a training session up at Fremantle, and vice versa as well. So,
And you can tell me, hand on heart now, that Peel's not going to be the junior partner in this marriage.
No, well, they're not going to be the junior partner, no, because at the end of the day, I've got to drive the organisation here. The CEO of Fremantle Dockers, he's got to drive his organisation, and it's like a marriage, you got to have a bit of give, you got to have a bit of take, in terms of. In terms of the playing style, we work with the Dockers. We have to. I mean, there's no two ways about it. But it's not only an on-the-field sort of scenario, it's an off-the-field. Because these players that come down from Fremantle and play for Peel Thunder, they're going to be Peel Thunder players. They'll be wearing the Peel Thunder clothing, the off-the-field clothing I'm talking about, and so they'll have the look and feel of being a Peel Thunder player, and they'll have that affinity with the club. To me, I'd like to see our junior membership grow because kids have such a huge influence on parents.
Yeah.
So that's one area that I do want to grow. I want to create heroes out of our players that we've got as well, so then kids can be associated and affiliated to them and say, oh, look at Marlon Motlop, number 8, but he plays
That is
for Peel
local
Thunder.
football, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's exactly right, and then we get them not only come to watch us, but they also participate as well.
Are you going to be the sort of CEO who will actually get to know those guys out there?
Yeah,
The way you operate?
yeah, but not as a mate relationship. More as it's got to be a professional relationship. I mean, you go up and talk to them, say good day, see what makes them tick. How's your family going? Blah blah blah. But at the end of the day,
You won't go and have a beer?
no, not on a. I wouldn't socialise with them. No way.
So you gave yourself 3 years earlier.
Yeah.
Can you have a premiership in 3 years?
I can't see why not. Can't see why not. But you need a bit of luck as well.
All right, as a businessman, as a CEO, give me a forecast for 2014 for Peel.
I'd like to see us in the top 4 in the league for a start. I'd like to see us sort of in the middle of the road in the Rodriguez Shield in the championship there, and just growing exponentially. That's what I want to see us do. If we start winning games and we get on a run, people, like I said, they like associating with winners. I'll come. So the other thing is, like we were talking about Fremantle before, is getting we're talking about alignment. We also get an alignment with their fans as well. They're supported by somehow. Something to work on. Yeah. Oh, that'll be a good one. Yeah, no, we need it. They say you make your own luck, but you need to be at the right place at the right time.
And I genuinely mean good luck.
Yeah, I know you're genuine.
Thanks, mate.
All
You've
right,
been a
no
good
worries.
sport.
No worries.